We are the Coreys, and we're hiking the AT.
We're hiking the AT.
Hiking the AT.
Hiking the AT. Hiking the AT.
Hiking the AT.
Hi, I'm Marcus.
And I'm Heidi, and we're the Coreys. We live in beautiful Lincoln, New Hampshire, in the heart of the White Mountains, and we have 3 children.
Hi, I'm Abishai. I'm 12 years old. I like to ski race, play soccer, and play the piano.
Hi, my name is Hattie, and I like to dance, ski race, and play soccer. Bye-bye!
Hi, my name is Jessie, and I'm 8 years old, and I like ski racing, and I like playing foosball, and I like playing with my drone.
I love being asked, what do I do? I'm a ski resort chaplain. It's a unique job, but I absolutely love it. I actually wear 3 hats. I am the executive director of our nonprofit organization. I am the mountain chaplain at Loon Mountain Ski Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. And I am the local pastor of a church of about 100 here that started about 5 years ago. When I was first hired, the former chaplain very wisely told me that our organization was about ready to grow, and that if I was to avoid burnout, I needed to start planning my sabbatical. That is something that I had never thought about before. But when I went home and mentioned it to my wife Heidi, she began to think, and it was her that came up with the idea to hike the Appalachian Trail. At first I thought she was crazy, but when she gave me her reasoning, I began to think this is really what God might be wanting us to do. Go.
As we started talking about the sabbatical, one of the first things that came to mind was hiking the Appalachian Trail. Since we had moved to Lincoln, we had the opportunity to host many thru hikers in our home. At first I thought it was a silly idea, but the more and more we prayed about it, the more God confirmed that it was what we needed to do for our family. I knew that if we just moved to another town for a sabbatical, we wouldn't get the rest that we really needed as a family. Marcus is gifted with connecting with people, and if we stayed in one town, it wouldn't take long before us to get involved in another ministry again. This is why I think God gave us the idea of hiking the trail. In Mark 6, after his disciples were busy doing ministry, Jesus calls them to come away with him. Starting in verse 31, he says, "Then because so many people were coming and going that they did not even have a chance to eat, he said to them, 'Come with me by yourselves to a quiet place and get some rest.'"
A few facts about the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail was created in the 1920s by a gentleman who wanted people from the city to get out in the wilderness. The Appalachian Trail is over 2,000 miles long and is one of the longest footpaths in the world.
We're going to start in Georgia and go all the way up to Maine, and that's over 1,000 miles.
This is some of the gear that we're going to be hiking on the Appalachian Trail. The first thing is you need to have hydration. This is a filter so we don't get sick if we have water from the river. These are shoes, very important because we have to hike 2,000 miles. This is our backpack made from Doter, and this is a 40-liter backpack. And this is our stove. We chose to have white gas because you can refill it and you don't have to throw it away. This is Mom and Dad's 2-person tent. And we also have a 3-person tent. This is when we're not going to sleep in our tent. We have a hammock, and our friend, the roving giant, made this for us. This is our quilt. It's basically a sleeping bag, and it's made from hammock gear, and it's very fluffy.
While on the trail, we hope to shoot a video blog that would come out every 2 weeks. On this video blog, we hope not only to record our journey, but also to bring awareness to 3 things we think are pretty important: people, parenting, and poverty. If you watch the news or you're on social media, you obviously know that our world is pretty divided. And because we're divided, I think we stop listening to each other's stories. Well, here in my ski tuning shed, I hear a lot of people's stories. And it got me thinking, Every person has a story to tell, and every person has a story worth listening to. On the trail, we're going to hear a lot of stories. And we're going to try to capture some of them on video so that we can share them with you.
Parenting outside the box is another thing we want to focus on in these videos. As a mom, it's really tempting to parent out of fear and to try to control our children. On the trail, we're really excited for the many learning opportunities we'll have as a family to parent our kids through these experiences. Poverty is another thing we're going to be focusing on in these videos. We're partnering with Soul Hope in Uganda because one of the things they target is foot care. As we're on the trail, we're going to be doing a lot of foot care of our own, and as we do, we'll think and pray of those in Uganda.
Hey, my name is Drew Colley. I'm the CEO of Soul Hope.
And I'm Ian Palkovitz. I'm the in-country director for Soul Hope in Uganda. We're on the ground in Uganda and we're working with people's feet. There's a parasite called jiggers. It affects really the most vulnerable people in the country. It makes it hard to walk, hard to work, all of that. So we're partnering with people all across the country to get back on their feet. And it's a complicated problem, but it's a simple solution. And we're giving each person a pair of shoes. We're removing those jiggers. We're educating them how to live jigger-free forever.
So when the Corys started talking about their long journey on the Appalachian Trail, it just made a lot of sense that they're going to be using their feet. A lot of people don't take care of their feet properly on the trail. Their feet get beat up, that kind of thing. It made a perfect bridge to what we do, and we're hoping to see some great things come out of this partnership.
Thanks for watching. We hope you can join us on the trail by following us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
We're hiking the AT. We're hiking the AT.
We're hiking the AT.
We're hiking the AT.
We're hiking the AT.